Alpha Pack, Alpha Pack, Alpha Pack. Listen, listen, listen. We appreciate every single one of y'all for tapping in. Alpha Family, this is the Alpha Mentality Podcast. And you're a part of our Alpha Family. It's Alpha Calfani here with y'all today.
This is Money Man Ron, and this is EP number 7.
Episode number 7. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Episode number 7. So, look, we wanted just a couple announcements. We are dropping a podcast every Thursday. So be on the lookout. We on all platforms and we're dropping a podcast every Thursday.
And we would like to thank y'all for 100 views and 6 videos. Like,
All right.
clap it up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? We got nothing but love for y'all. We got more content, more game, whatever you want to call it, coming out. Thank y'all for listening. We love y'all.
Facts. We are definitely in the works of developing a lot of things so we can bring this community into something deeper, molded better, and execute. So we got a lot of things coming, but like I said, look out for that podcast every single Thursday. We got some content for y'all, and we got some that we want to spice up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got a question of the day. So today, what is that question, Duran?
The question of the day today is, what interferes is impacting your life the most?
That's a good
What
question.
interferes is impacting your life the most?
What interferes is impacting your life the most? That's a good question. So look, we're not going to answer this question right now, but we do want y'all to think about it, resonate on it, and tap in for the next episode where we talk about it on Thursday. So be ready and beware. Yes, sir. So today we kind of want to dive into being fearless. We got 5 key factors that we want to talk to y'all about developing an alpha state of mind and an alpha soul, which is one, being fearless, two is having patience, is number three is being a good influencer, and number
Number
four
4,
is
facing yourself.
facing yourself. And number 5 is communication. These things are all important, and we just want to dive into each category, even though this is only scratching the surface. Only scratching the surface. But today, we're going to be talking about being fearless. So, let's talk about being fearless.
Man, being fearless to me is the art of knowing what's ahead and still going.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not saying don't be scared, but we saying face your fears and then be fearless. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Throw your fears out the window and get to what you need to get to. And that's
right.
all being fearless is to me. Knowing what's ahead and still going, still walking that path.
Facts.
But I got a question for you though.
All right, I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Okay. What are some of the limitations of having a fearful mind?
That's a good question. What are some of the limitations of having a fearful mind? Well, it's honestly a lot of limitations because fear holds us back more than fear holds us back pretty back. You know what I'm saying? Fear holds us back a lot. And having limited what are some of the limitations of having a fearful mind is you can't unlock or unleash the person that you ultimately want to be or the person that you're ultimately trying to manifest. You know, if I feel like I'm an alpha, I'm gonna want to develop my alpha state of mind and my alpha soul, which we are in the works of developing to this day. I have to be fearless because I have to be in control. I have to be in control of my life. I don't have to be in control of a bunch of other people. That's not really what an alpha ultimately represents as far as my state of mind and my soul. Of course, I can be a leader to the people that's around me and to multiple people, but I have to lead my life. You know what I'm saying? The way that I want my life to be. And all fear is unaligned energy. So if I got all this unaligned energy, then I'm not leading my life the way it is because when we fear, we start thinking of doubt, we start thinking of worry, we start thinking of a bunch of other things that cause us to think unconsciously. You know, it causes us to not think consciously as far as what's best for me in this situation. So I think that's definitely a main limitation as far as having a, fearless mind.
Yeah, and I totally agree with you because I think if you fearful, it stops you from a lot of things you want to do in life. And on top of that, it makes you make decisions that you don't even want to make. So I do agree with you with that. Another thing I want to ask you is, since we talking about being fearful,
Hmm.
let's talk about what are the pros and cons of having a non-fearful mind.
That's a good
Pros and
question.
cons.
Pros and cons. So we'll start with the pros. The pros is having control. Knowing that it's in you. You're taking responsibility. You're taking accountability for your life, and it's your life ultimately. So you're walking that walk, knowing that it's all on you. So it's on how you want to come out of it, and it's on what comes to you. You know what I'm saying? So also some pros is confidence and getting through things that's difficult. Confidence definitely, because man, being fearless, when I tell you being fearless is one of the things that really helped me a lot. And I'm still working on it today as far as like my fears. But when I really start grasping the concept of being fearless and start executing it because I was aware of it, man, like my confidence got way better. I'm starting to accept life more. Like I meditated at night outside. Like that right there was so hard for me because I could never feel like I had that type of confidence as far as like I'm in control to be outside at night. Shoot, a raccoon could run up on me, a fox could run up on me, anything could run up on me, but I had my eyes closed and I meditated for 30 minutes at night, because I was in control. And that gives you a different level of who you are, and them are the things you want. Some cons, I would say, is having to constantly remind yourself. Of course, it's going to be hard. Being fearless is not easy. That's why everybody don't do it. We know that we don't want to be fearful, but it's not easy. So, I would say some cons is definitely have to remind yourself constantly and constantly, constantly what's important, what matters, what's the mission. Understanding. Okay, yeah, I know what's right. You know what I'm saying? This is what's best for me. So I gotta do it. I gotta keep going, being fearless and not caring about what other people say. And I would say some cons too is that some people will view you a certain way that you can't really have doubt on. You know, some people will view you a certain way as if you're better than them, as if you're doing too good for yourself, or as if you're your mind is uphold of their mind because of the way you walk, the way that you react or respond to certain things that might lead them a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Them definitely can be things that will bring a person who trying to be fearless, some worry and doubt for sure. So them just a couple pros and cons.
Yeah, and it's crazy because another thing that I got, actually, my mom tells me all the time about me not being scared of things. Is she acts like I don't care. It's not the fact that I don't care. It's just I don't care about the consequences because I know I'm gonna have to deal with them regardless. So I'm not scared of nothing. So I guess you're right. You're right because you are gonna get viewed in a certain way.
Right,
I'm saying because my own mama, she acting like I don't care about things just because I don't react the way that she wants me to react.
right.
I don't show fear, but in my mind, I'm thinking, what does me being scared? How is that going to benefit me
Right.
in
It
any
doesn't benefit you.
situation?
It doesn't benefit you at all. That's why I have a question for you. So, what has been the difference in your life between feeling fear in most areas of your life than releasing that energy, being fearless with the things that you do in life?
I've been like, to be honest with you, the things that I noticed that changed when I became non-fearless and fearless. Okay, when I was fearless, if I was doing things that, like, I guess you can say I was scared of, like, my body felt weird. I didn't have confidence doing it. I was more of a kind of, you know what I'm saying, looking my way through, not, you know what I'm saying, walking, looking like, okay, the bad things need to happen to him because he already scared of it. So it's just gonna go upon him. But like as soon as I start to walk through life not scared, my walk was different the way I talk. If something did happen, I was able to really handle it the right way instead of doing it. Because think about it, if you scared, there's only one way you're gonna handle a situation. You gonna run. That's really it. I don't know what else because you're gonna run. But if you're not fearful, it's gonna take you to another perspective of what life truly is. So I think once I became non fearless, my whole perspective of life changed, and I was able to be more confident, walk in the room, be the man. You know what I'm saying? And really lead the pack like I'm supposed to. So yeah, I guess that is how I'm gonna answer your question.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I like that, man. Like I said, being fearless, that's it's a lot that goes into that. So, what are some ways that helped you gain control?
Ways that help me gain control is really just knowing that no like it don't matter what I go through, as long as I got myself, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And me knowing that yeah, you only get one life, but you only get a one chance to live in every situation. So it's really just enjoying the moment and taking things for what they is. You know what I'm saying? That's when I
Facts.
became control because I have also noticed the times that I wasn't scared when it was the times I had way more control in my life,
Hmm.
and 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 this probably won't make sense, but if you know, you know, it's a lot of more things that make you fearful that don't give you fear. If
Right.
that makes sense, it's more of a scared to lose thing too. But as soon as I stopped being fearful and not scared to lose things, I noticed I was more in control of what Duran needed and my things in my life.
Facts. Yeah, that's true, man. Them some definitely key points that I feel like a lot of us need to apply to, that I need to apply to. But I know for me, like being fearful, like to me, it kind of was unexplainable. Like I would get my heart would start racing, like my energy would just like be so unaligned, and like it really just like dang. Sometimes, man, we just need to, like what I'm saying, like breathe. Like we be so caught up in life and like what be going on, like sometimes if we just look around, like really look around, it's like, man, this is crazy. Like I'm here, I'm being able to experience this, I'm being able to, enjoy. Like it's all about how you look at it for sure. Like everything is about how you look at it. So if you look at it the best way, that is being fearless. If you're looking at it the with the most high on becoming the best benefit for you, and knowing you thinking the way that you go about it, that's your karma, that's your consequence, and it's gonna always represent something good because on how you walk that.
Okay, I got one thing I know most of the viewers are thinking right now.
Right.
How do I attain a non fearful mind? Like, how do I do that? You know what I'm saying? I know they want to know that.
Yeah, so how do I obtain a non-fearful mind? That's a good question. Obtaining a non-fearful mind is putting more consciousness towards everything you do and really diving into what's causing these problems. So obtaining fearlessness is obtaining the fear, grabbing hold of the fear, and crushing it. So we want to be fearless and run away from the fear and act like it's never there. But no, to be fearless, you have to acknowledge the fear, fight the fear, and destroy the fear. So those are some things that I feel like that's really gonna help you obtain it, is just don't fight it. You know what I'm saying? Like really go towards it, figure out the problems, ask yourself questions about what's holding you back, what makes you feel this type of way, what are some things that can do better for you? You know, like I said, with the meditating at night, I knew that I wanted to meditate at night, you know, and I know that I have a hard time meditating in my room. So I want to meditate. I like meditating outside in nature. So I said, I'm just going to have to deal with it because I know that I'm in control and I know I'm safe because I know I'm safe. Like you literally have to say, I know, you know, sometimes we don't have to answer for everything. Like, okay, well, how do you know? Like people like that, they're fearful. You know what I'm saying? They're fearful. And of course you have to think intellectual and dissect and, you know, figure things out the smart way and not just do anything without thinking. I'm not saying don't do anything without thinking, but I'm saying think the right way as far as everything is benefiting you because you're making it benefit you and the way you want to go.
And to add to that, me, I think one thing that made me attain a fearful mind is before I do anything, I always ask myself these three things. The first one is, what am I scared of? The second one is, what do I have to lose in this situation? The third one is what I have to lose bigger than what I'm gaining.
Right.
And those are the three things that I always ask myself, and it made me not be scared of a lot of things because sometimes you realize the things you think you have to lose, you really don't even have to lose.
Oh, that's why you figure out like what really matter and what don't matter.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you. Does being fearless make you feel cocky towards others?
Nah, it's never make me feel no way towards. Nah, it don't. Cause uh, to me, I don't think you can really be. You know what I'm saying? I really don't think being fearless makes you cocky. You know what I'm saying? Because just because I'm not scared of nothing don't make me better than you. That's how I look at it. It's just me not being scared of nothing. To me, I think it actually rubs off to, you know what I'm saying? Like rubs off to your friends or just the people that's around you because it's like, okay, he ain't scared of this, so why should I? So I don't
Right.
think it make me cocky, but I think it make me a better leader,
Mm-hmm.
if anything.
Facts.
And if you feel like and if you think I think like, if you think that I think that I'm better than you because I'm not scared of nothing, and that shows you're scared. Because you know what I'm saying? It's just me being me, just expressing that I'm not scared of this. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make me no type of way. I mean, it probably different from other people, but me, nah, I don't feel no I don't feel no way different. I feel more, I guess you could say I have more confidence in myself, but I don't think that's making me, I think all people that really believe in themselves is a little bit
Right.
on that side, but I
Yeah.
don't think I'm too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Or that's all you shoot out type.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Them definitely. Man, them some good questions. Some definitely good questions on being fearless. You know, it's definitely a process. Don't feel like you you're gonna be fearless of all your fears tomorrow. I still run away from spiders. But now I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to spiders and wasps, them is one of my biggest fears, but
But
I attack those fears the best way I
I'll
can.
say one thing though. It's a difference between being fearless and being stupid. I'm
Facts.
telling you that right now.
Facts.
Like, we not saying don't, like,
Don't think.
we ain't saying if you see a car driving fast in the middle of the street, step in front of it. Now we saying in your life, in your dreams, don't be scared to
Right.
push to what you need to push.
Right.
Be smart
And don't be
and don't,
scared to be the
yeah.
person that you want to be because other people around you aren't that or they not used to that. See, a lot of people don't support the person that you're trying to become and then you end up not becoming that person because they feel like they know you. They feel like they know you already. So when you're doing something beyond or besides what is comfortable to them and how they view you, it rubs them off either two ways, in a better way or a way of eh, he ain't like that. She ain't like that. You know? And so it could rub you off how you allow it to rub you off. It could rub you off to where, okay, I don't do what I need to do, or I do what I do regardless because it's me and I know what needs to be done, and they don't really matter to a degree. Like I said, it's to a degree.
Yeah. And we don't talk about this in future. I mean, in past,
Right.
I'm saying we talked about the fact, like, don't be scared to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? This goes into being fearless too. You know what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
a lot of people gonna judge you, but that's their job to judge you.
Right. That's their job to talk. We all talking. So,
And it's your job to be the best, not better than anybody, but
right.
the
The
best for
best you.
yourself.
So don't get misunderstood with being the best you as, you know, being better than anybody, because a lot of people get that misunderstood when developing themselves, is that, oh, I'm better than so and so because they're at this stage or they're at that stage, when we're all at stages. And ain't none of us at that high level because we on earth right now. So the best thing to do is just take notes, understand what other people got going, and walk the way you supposed to be walking. Definitely. But man, what a good podcast topic, being fearless. We hope y'all learn something or just can grab something from this. It's something that definitely could be dug in a little deeper, as a as how big this topic is. But the main thing we want y'all to grab is to let go of all the worry and the doubt that you're having, and understand that you're in full control at all times. This is your life. This isn't nobody else's life. This is your life. Make it your life. Make it your decisions. Make it your consequences. Just because the word is consequence doesn't mean that it's bad for you. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that you have control. We don't necessarily need someone else to do the work, do the saving. Now, do we need help? Yes, of course, at all times. But we are in control.
One more thing, follow our socials.
Follow our socials at Alpha Soul 2021 on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. What they call that meta, 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 meta. Oh
We
boy,
will
y'all don't even want us to
make
talk
that shit.
about that right now. But
Hey, that's a whole nother. Hey, you know what?
one of these days, man, we definitely.
Hey,
So the plan, really, we want y'all to
200
know.
views. We'll talk about that.
The plan is to really talk about self improvement, deep issues with society, credit, health and food, government corruption, and systematic curses. These are all things that we want to eventually bring to the table and have discussions with y'all family. Because if we can have these conversations 1-on-1, then hey, why we can't have them with y'all? Y'all part of the Alpha Pack. So let's tap in. So one, we thank you, we appreciate y'all. Like I said, we hit 100 views. Yes, sir. Look out for the podcast on
One,
Thursday.
but one more thing. At 1,000 views, we will be giving, like, we will do a big giveaway. So,
A big giveaway.
so tap into the podcast, share it to your friends, your mama, your granny. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Your
But thank you for
mama.
tuning in, and thanks for 100 views, man. We
The
love y'all.
facts. We definitely love y'all, and we appreciate every single one that's listening, because we got a lot of people from different countries, and man, we just grateful the fact that y'all even open y'all ears to us, because we open our mouths to y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we love y'all. And welcome to the Alpha Pack. Ow, ow! This is Alpha Mentality Podcast, and you're listening to Alpha Calfani speak.
And Money Man Ron, thank you.
Thank you.